In Milwaukee Revealed, what we hope people experience is something similar to the current Streets of Old Milwaukee. It is an immersive exhibit that is a representation of Milwaukee. We will be revealing some of the history and interconnectedness with the natural world. And that actually makes Milwaukee what it is. We know that our visitors love the Streets of Old Milwaukee. So we dug in deeper to really understand what people really love in this city, to create that same kind of immersive, magical experience. And so we used all of that in the Milwaukee Revealed.
We wanted to peel back the layers on this amazing city and show people the city in a way that they've never seen it before. So in Milwaukee Revealed, we want people to feel like there's always something to discover, that they can visit it time and time again, and that they're seeing it with new eyes.
Milwaukee Revealed covers more than 300 years of the city's history. This is in contrast to the Streets of Old Milwaukee, which explores a specific decade. And there will be a commercial and a neighborhood side to the gallery. While we have the big picture ideas today and we have the storylines, they're not so finely detailed that we have all of the answers. And we'll be working through that over the next few years.
We will be revealing why does this community and its industries, why are they here? And many of those reasons relate back to the land that we live on and the resources that exist here.
Milwaukee Revealed is a contemporary urban landscape. So there are historical markers and there are new buildings. So it's a mix of old and new. We are setting it at twilight, so it should feel a little bit twinkly and magical. At the center of the sketch, you see the Mitchell Building, which is historically landmarked in Milwaukee. This was the site of one of the homes of Solomon Juneau and his wife, Josette. She was a Menominee woman that helped her husband become one of the founding fathers of the city. We're using some special effects that will reveal that home, and then you can actually go inside. And we have an exhibit about the waterfront. So we wanted to talk about how those waterways have been engineered and have changed over time.
Like in Milwaukee, we'll have a number of storefronts, and one of those will be a dress shop. This is an opportunity to showcase the museum's incredibly large and diverse textile collection, and rotate in and out different dresses, suits, hats, shoes, and other items throughout the storefront. We'll also have a custard shop where visitors will be able to go inside and learn about Milwaukee's famous frozen custard. And around the corner is a pharmacy. Here, visitors will learn about the many ways of knowing and practicing medicine. We'll also tell the story of the Cream City Medical Society, which was the first organization of African American physicians in Milwaukee. The pharmacy will be constructed of Cream City brick. Visitors will learn about the origins of these building materials. In addition to what is shown in the sketches, there will be several familiar moments. This includes the Schloemer automobile. It was the first internal combustion engine in history and the only one of its kind. And museum goers will have a chance to jump on the refurbished penny-farthing, the current fan favorite in the Streets of Old Milwaukee.
We want to bring people into one of the old beer halls, the Schlitz Palm Garden, to an era when the beer barons were king. And this is asking the question, why beer and why here? German and Polish immigrants immigrated all over the United States, but it's here in Milwaukee that the beer culture really thrived, and that's the big reveal here.
Across from the Schlitz Palm Garden, people will be able to enter into the home of Increase Lapham, Wisconsin's first naturalist or scientist. In his study, visitors will be able to see his desk full of maps and field notebooks and journals. And here there will be tactile experiences, including reproductions of fossils and rocks that were collected by Increase. Connecting the commercial and neighborhood areas is an immersive exhibit on Lake Michigan, where we'll learn about how the lake has been integral to serving both aspects of our city.
When we think about Milwaukee, we think about the businesses, the neighborhoods, the buildings. That built environment is there because of the natural environment. Milwaukee Revealed gives us an opportunity to really understand how that natural world influences our neighborhoods. That's so important to this city because we've got such a diversity of neighborhoods.
This is about getting us to look closely to see those little secrets that we don't always pay attention to, but are hidden in plain sight. This is a residential scene, so it should look very familiar, but there's a lot of new stuff to be revealed here. There are nooks and crannies to explore. You see a little boy, and as he looks under a doormat, you see real live earthworms. And you can explore, why do earthworms matter? You see a little girl bending over the street and seeing the plumbing systems that help keep us healthy. But along with those sort of industrial networks, you also have green networks. So what you'll see in this space too is the ability to peer into someone's garden and get an idea of why is having an urban garden a good thing for your personal health, but also a good thing for the city. All the kinds of critters that we share our urban space with, those are our neighbors too. And the flora and fauna will all be sort of secreted in this space for you to be able to discover.
What you'll find is all of these different things that you have to look for. In fact, the beloved Granny will find its way to the new museum somewhere, but you'll have to find her. And we know that everybody loves to stop at the candy store. And so we will have a Haymarket candy shop in the new museum, which will have the same kind of candy and old-timey feel. In fact, the future museum will sit on the site of the Haymarket in Milwaukee, so we'll be able to share the history of the neighborhood and why this community is important to the city. So just like in the Haymarket, we'll be digging deep into Milwaukee's history and how it interconnects with our natural world. Whether you are a resident for your entire life, you are new to the city, or you're just visiting, Milwaukee Revealed will shed new light on the city, will share new stories, and we hope visitors will walk away with new memories to share.